So I have some more equity. Start planting over there. Is somebody picking up what I'm putting down? Hello, somebody. That's the difference. And because so many people have been brainwashed, and we've all heard this before, okay? You go to school, get an education, go to college, some more school, get a career, and then buy a house with a white picket fence and live the American dream. Anybody else heard that? That's the way to success. Y'all let me know. Anybody else heard that? I'm gonna wait for y'all to respond. I just want to know if anybody else heard that. Yes, no, maybe so. Y'all talk back to me. Anybody else heard that that's the path to success? Yep, sure have. Okay, Taylor. Thank you. All I need is one or two. That's it. Now, how many of us have followed that model and it has not worked for us? We might have been able to get a nice house out of the deal. Big mama, somebody in the family might have been able to get a nice house out of the deal. Out of all of the labor, out of that blueprint, they might have been able to get, a house. But they wasn't able to leave no legacy. If they still living, they still living in debt. And if they not leaving, they pass down debt. Because now the next of kin becomes responsible for the debt of the parent, the husband, the spouse, whatever. The next of kin, the beneficiary, becomes responsible for the debt. Therefore, the debt never goes away. What y'all think about that scam? Ain't that a scam? You become responsible for the estate. Medical bills, any bills, they calling you. So now they didn't pass down debt. And this goes on for generation to generation to generation. And come to find out that that plan don't work. It never worked for them. So if we see that that plan ain't work, and we just barely been able to graduate from that little rundown house to maybe a more modern up to grade house, and had to get a 40% interest rate on a home, so we'd be in debt for the rest of our lives, on top of owing student loans for going to school to get in the career that we never ever got to even, make an earnest living on it, just so we can pay back the school for getting an education for the career that we never ever got to take advantage of, because that ain't what we want to do. Y'all see how that system works? How am I tripping? That's one hell of a system. And guess who wins? The people who invented it. All they have to do is get the people to believe. Believe what? Believe that you're going to go to school and get a good education. Believe that you're going to get a degree. Believe that you're going to get a career. Believe that that's going to give you the American dream. And look how many people on Skid Row. Anybody from California, been in California? I know two of my sisters on here. So if that system ain't worked for nobody else in your family thus far, why do you think that system gonna work for you? It's time to create your own. Hello, somebody. It's time to create your own. It's time to be the disruptor. And that takes education. Well, how do I create my own? Now that I know it's time to create my own, how do I create my own? First of all, get out of debt. What is debt? Bondage. If you're a believer, God said, be indebted to no man. None. It says it's a sin to borrow and repay it not. But the government wants you to get free handouts. He said, I will bless the work of your hands, not bless the work of the government handouts.
Hey, everybody.
That's what he said. I've given you gifts. I've given you talents, especially if you're a woman. Supposed to be tending to your house, your children, watching them, make sure ain't nothing happening to them. They're not being taught anything that you don't want them to be taught. And on top of that, they're learning what you want them to learn. Meanwhile, you do have the ability to spend. I mean, the Proverbs 31 woman was a bad mamma jamma. She was very rich. She had enough for her family and enough to go out there and give to the poor folks. She did that all the time. She was well respected. Her husband wasn't even respected. It was her respect. No shade. See? But we've been duped into believing in a system that ain't working for us. How many of my sisters on here tonight, this system is working for us? You know, all the independence they gave us, all the freedom and the liberty. How is this working for us? I can tell you, fibroids, overstress, single parents, still poor, depressed, anxiety mixed with a little PSCD because there's so many things traumatic happening in your life. Yeah, we can get to a bag and we can, go alter our body to, but still in the inside we lacking. It's no fulfillment. We tired. We depressed. This stuff ain't working for us. Very first thing I would highly suggest. Dr. T got the keys to unlock the doors to success. This is success 101. I kid y'all not, education. And then after education, implementation. Because I was that serial entrepreneur. Had all these dreams and couldn't make one come to pass. Straight up. But the very first thing that God spoke to me about, and I'm sharing with you all on tonight, he said, you cannot represent a rich God with a poor characteristic, poor mindset, poor spending habits, poor financial management. Like you cannot serve me, whom is rich, and be poor. So, very first thing I had to do was educate myself about credit and then fix it. Because what I realized after I did those things is that things that had been locked up and shut off and closed down to me was now open. I promise y'all. Your girl could not get a piece of bread on credit. My credit score was so toe up. I also realized that when I really needed to make some big, powerful moves and get into investment, and how I learned this was through education. I went right on over there with the folks who've been doing what they've been doing for all of these years, creating generational wealth. And they're like, yeah, you don't have to buy properties with no money down. I'm like, what? No, they don't even do credit checks. What? What you need? Capital. You can raise it. Okay. Yeah, people will go in money with you because they know the return on finish. I was like, okay. And then the other thing you can do is you can leverage other people's money. And I'm like, what? How is that? Yeah, you can go and build you some business credit and use the credit cards for the attorney fees, the close on the property. You can use the credit card if there's any repairs need to be, so you can get it up to the 90, at least 90% occupancy rate. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. You can go get $1 million in funding if your credit score is right. I'm like, what? $1 million? Yeah, the banks are. You tell them you finna go buy a multifamily property or you finna go invest in real estate. This is called the money game, beloved. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I ain't know about nothing but food stamps, Section 8, you know what I'm saying? Side hustles, gigs, scam tactics. That's all I know about. Yeah, this is the way you play the game. And I had to pay to learn the information. And then when I educated myself and found out that these people is out here scamming us, that they reporting stuff, I'm like, well, dang, that's going to take a minute for me to get my credit together. It's like, nah, it's consumer law. Unfortunately, a lot of people that look like me don't know about consumer law. Why? Because they won't read. Meaning they are poor on purpose. Because they too lazy to learn. They rather be entertained. So you got to shake your butt. You got to pop your cock. You got to do all of this dumb stuff to get their attention. When all they got to do is read and implement. Learn. Learn. You have to learn. They say education in America is free. I beg to differ. Tax dollars are paying for elementary through high school. And then when you get to college, that's why you got to pay for your education. You got to take out either a loan or get some financial assistance because you got to pay for education. And you know what? Not just from a physical standpoint, but from a spiritual standpoint. The Bible says, buy understanding. Sell all you have and buy understanding. Buy you some wisdom. Won't go wrong. Because when you educate yourself and you learn, dang, I need to get land and I can have access to this and this how I make my money grow. The land game is so, listen, that's God's way to wealth. Working a 9 to 5 will never get you there. God's way of wealth. And he said it, a wise man, a wise woman leaves an inheritance for their children's children. If you go break down that word inheritance in its original Hebrew language, it means land. And that's why Moses and everybody else had lots of it. That is how they were determined to be wealthy. By the livestock that they had, by the maid servant and the men servants that they had, concubines, children, cattle, land. That is how they were determined wealthy. Okay? Y'all get something out of that? Let me know. So I said all of that to say this. We cannot continue to do what we've been doing thinking that it's going to work. Somebody got to be the chain breaker. Somebody got to say it's going to start with me. I came from a poor family. I came from a poor background, but now a rich or a wealthy one or a successful one or a finisher is going to come from me. Hello, somebody. And when you make that up in your mind, then that's your why. So when times get hard, days you don't get no sales, days ain't nobody looking at your stuff, days ain't nobody, you didn't get no updated results on your credit report, you can be like, this is why. I don't care how long it takes. I'm determined. If we keep on doing this, if you add up the genealogy, if you add up the years, however old Big Mama was and her mama, big mama, Big Mama, Grandmommy, Mama, how many years did they live? Because that's how long, or how many years are they of age right now? Because that's how long the generations have been in bondage. Think about that. Think about that. And you don't got to be poor to be in bondage. You can come from a family that say, we all nurses, you need to be a nurse. And they still working 50, 60 hours, 80 hours a week, not just because they want to serve and be compassionate to people, but they need the money to fund their lifestyle. Therefore, they're working for money. You don't have to work for money. Your money is supposed to work for you. And we've been told and taught the wrong way. Your money is supposed to work for you. Period. Simple as that. And if you need money, If you get your credit, because cash, and Jay-Z said this, and I don't even listen to him. He's a whole entire other person, okay, with some dark stuff he's into. But he said, I bought the whole block using credit. Nipsey Hussle. For those who know Nipsey Hussle, bought the whole little strip using credit. Grant Cardone got over 300,000 doors using credit. Man ain't never using none of his money. Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, Young Jeezy. All of these people, Rick Ross, own land here and abroad. Because that's the return on investment. That's the return on finish. Meanwhile, you got other people struggling, trying to make money when they have made their money work for them. Let me go buy some land. I don't care if I don't put nothing on it. It appreciates. I don't care if the stock market crash. It still appreciates. Doesn't matter if a hurricane comes and drown every house on the block. My land ain't going to be drowned. Still going to appreciate, okay? Doesn't matter what's going on. If I got me some land, I will always have me some money. If I need to just sell a piece of my land in exchange for money or in exchange for whatever currency, I have something to barter. I have assets. If the dollar crash, you have nothing. That's why we shouldn't be working for it. That's going to be the ultimate hurt. When the dollar finally crashes and people don't have nothing. They don't have anything. If they say, where you living at, we no longer accept cash or, online payment, all that cash you've been working for and saving up is no longer good. This is what we're accepting. And you have none of it. Or you don't want to participate in that. No. Y'all go ahead and crash that cash if you want to. I'm going to leverage credit to buy up as much land as I can. I'm going to use my credit to build. That way, when that cash ain't working up, I got a place for me to stay, and then I got a place for me to offer other people for whatever in exchange for whatever. Okay? That's the power of credit. So I want to talk about some opportunities. I've come by here all the time. I tell y'all it's illegal. I give y'all the U.S. codes. It is your job to go look those up. It's not nobody else's job to go look up what is consumer law. It is illegal. If anything on your credit report is negative, erroneous, derogatory, or obsolete. Meaning, if you got 5 different names on your credit report, that is not accurate information, and that is illegal. You can actually get paid for having bad credit, and most people don't know that. If they put something on your credit report that is against consumer law, and you want to know why consumer law is a law, it's a law. That means if you break it, people can be held accountable for breaking the law. Problem is, don't know consumer law. Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all know one consumer law? Tell me one thing consumer law says cannot be reported on a credit report. Anybody? And I'm going to be jumping off here in a few minutes because I got to get on my other platform. I'm going to wait on y'all to answer, and then I got to get over here real quick because I don't want to be here all night. Y'all ain't talking back to me tonight. Come on, family. I know everybody ain't driving or eating or on a commode. We on it. If you don't know, just let me know that I don't know. Because that's why I'm here. This is not to shame anybody. If you don't know, If you do know, let me know in the chat. If you don't know, let me know in the chat. I don't know. That's cool. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, Taylor. Okay. So, because you don't know, can you say, honestly, admit that you may be being taken advantage of? Inaccuracies. Good job, Johnny Blaze. If you don't mind elaborating on that. If you don't know, could you agree that you possibly could be getting taken advantage of? Let me know in the chat. Because I absolutely, positively assure you, you are being taken advantage of. If you have anything incorrect on your consumer report, it is illegal and must be removed according to consumer law. Meaning, if your name is on there misspelled, if you got a capital here, lowercase there, and then a capital here, if one letter is changed, how many of y'all done seen that on your consumer report? It might got Tawana G Worlds when my name is Tawana J Worlds. It might got Tawana Worlds without my middle initial. It might got Tawan without the A on the end, J Worlds. That is called inaccurate information. And what happens is when you go to apply for credit, because you cannot be denied credit based upon your consumer report. Did y'all know that it is illegal to be denied credit? That's why they ain't going to say, when they send you those denial letters, they're not going to say, our decision was solely based off of TransUnion. They're going to tell you that this is who they ran your credit through. And then they're going to say they had nothing to do with our decision. Even though they're going to list what things was on your report that made them turn you down. They're going to say late payment history, debt to income ratio, not enough. We pulled your report from TransUnion. We see this, we see that. Based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, we did not deny you based on that. You know, they'll tell you that, right? How do you look at a consumer report? You can go to myannualcreditreport.com. You can go to myidentityiq.com. You can see and a credit report is a consumer report. There's really no such thing as credit reports. It's consumer reports. There ain't even no such thing as credit bureaus. I know y'all may think I'm tripping when I say that, but they're not called credit bureaus. They're called Experian. We call them credit bureaus. And you want to know why? The reason why we call them credit bureaus is because we have been brainwashed to call them credit bureaus like they have some type of significance. We associate them with the government when we say bureau. Therefore, we think that if we don't pay something or if we just, something gets on our credit, that's the government. So we don't want to go against the government when that could be further from the truth. They regular smugglers like me and you, they brothers that came together, Experian. Go look them up. They started a practice lending credit in a grocery store. People come in there and they didn't have enough to pay for their groceries. So they said, we'll let you get it. When would you pay us back? And they would write it down in a notebook. And then the people who came and paid back, they got loaned more. Okay, well, if you need some more, good thing, Karen. You need some more. We're here for you. We just write it in a ledger book. For those that did not pay, they told everybody, hey, Tawana, don't pay, don't lend credit. First of all, they went to everybody and said, this is working for me. It's getting more sales. We actually get a little entrance. They took out 30. I got $30 extra. We told them that it'd be $40 to hold it off till next week. Just think about that. So then they started being real dirt dog scandalous. And they started reporting whether people had STDs, whether they were married, whether they were committed adultery on their spouse. So they got sued. Their name was something else before it was Experian. Forgot what the name of it is, right on the tip of my tongue. Um, but you can go look it up. You can go look it up and say, what was Experian before they switched their names? Because they got sued for putting derogatory, negative things on people's uh, consumer reports, because it's a whole big old system. Once they took it from the ledger, then they went and spreaded the news, started coming right here to Atlanta, Texas, Los Angeles, all these big places, and say, hey, if you want to lend people money, I got a database of information, good and bad. I got workers that work for me. Their only job, they get incentivized to go and dig dirt up on people, whether they pay back their loans, whether they've been evicted before, whether they cheated on their spouse. And it violated people's privacy. So they got sued. And that is how the Federal Credit Reporting Act came into play. Now, that is government, the Federal Credit Reporting Act. And then they gave us consumer law. That's why they don't call us credit law. Everything about us consumes. Think about it. We got to buy. They're always advertising, buy, consume, more, consume. So people is walking around here talking about civilian rights. No, they give more rights to consumers because you feed the industry, you feed the economy. So you have consumer rights, and they give you better rights than civil rights. Okay? Makes sense? Go look it up. So now you got consumer law. If your consumer report, and I'm using the word consumer because we're going to stop using what we're accustomed to, traditional stuff, credit report or credit bureau. There's no such thing as a credit bureau. The FBI is a federal bureau investigation, right? That's connected to the government. Credit bureau is not. It's just psychology. So that when people hear it, they associate it with the government. Federal Reserve is not even associated with the government. It's just the banks. That's it. Go look it up. Federal Reserve is not a part of the government branch. Yet they operate all the money. It's a business. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, they connected with that. That's just it's a bank that lends money. Y'all don't know this? Y'all talk back to me and let me know. If y'all don't know it, y'all knowing it tonight. That's for sure. And this is what I'm saying. If you don't know the right information, you can't do the right thing. If you know the wrong information, you will always do the wrong thing. Therefore, you will always have the wrong results. That's why I always come by and educate. It's not hard to make money. Your mind is going to either allow you to make it, or your mind is going to either allow you to flee from it, and it flee from you. Your mind is going to allow you to believe that I can make this amount of money, or your mind is going to allow you to believe that I'm only worth this amount. Your mind is going to allow you to believe that your money should be working for you, or your mind is going to allow you to believe that you need to work for money. What do you hear people saying? Girl, I got to go to work. Yeah, bro, I got to go to work. I got to work and get this money, bro. I can't even enjoy my life. No, I can't go on that vacation. No, I can't buy the house that I want to buy. No, I can't kick it like that. No, I can't afford them clothes. I got to go to work. My master tells me that I can't afford it. And I'm trading my time for money. That's sad. How do you go and work for a master that won't even compensate you? Before you even get your check, taxes and took it. You being pimped. Now you got to pay our bills because we created them. You paying a light bill, electricity bill, when electricity is free. God gave the sun. Where do you think electricity comes from? It's powered, solar powered by the sun. That's why they have these big old windmills. And then they just converted. They came up with the equipment to distribute. Internet is free. It's come from satellite. They just came up with their own transmitter to get the internet to your phone. Skylink, Comcast, different things of that sort. That's why if you jailbreak into their stuff, you go into prison. But they have the same resources that we do. Energy and electricity is also powered by oil. Didn't God give us all of this stuff? He gave us oil. He gave us the sun. He gave us land. People just found a way to get their return on the finish. Let me go see what I can do with this and then do it. And after I do it, let me provide it to everybody else who needs it. Can't be mad at them. We have a mindset that the wealth is evil. They're evil. They're doing evil things out here. They're greedy. Nah, baby. Nah. That nah. They don't even walk around and let you know they're wealthy. They don't. And they don't think they're better than anybody. They just real concerned about their time. Because they know one day their time is gonna run up. So instead of them going to the grocery store wasting 2 hours, they would rather pay somebody to do it using their time while they stay at home, enjoy their family, make business calls, work for home, set things in place that when their day come, their family gonna be well off. They don't go out there and spend or trade their time to wash their car. They will actually take it to a car wash and let people who want to use their time for money. No, they learn how to master their time. So they're flying and enjoying the world. They're getting to see life for what it really is. Because one day they know that they're going to run out of time. And their money ain't going to buy them no more time. And they can't take their money with them. So their number one mission is to make sure they be found redeeming the time so that they can build for their family, legacy, for their generations, etc. Whatever they want to do, live the life that they wanted to live while doing it. Because you can have fun while you do that. They're not out here being greedy. They're investors. They're not consumers. They use money to make them more money. If you get a credit card, why would you go spend it on stuff that can't make you no more money? If you're out here working for money, why can't you go take that money and make that money work for you? That's why you don't have any. That's why every time you turn around, your money gone. Because you're not putting your money to work. You working for money. And money is a lazy employer. Money only grows when it's flowing. When it's employed and it's doing its purpose, currency is being circulated. Then you can make more. The more it's being circulated, pop, 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 you can make more. But when you consume and you save and you hoard and you scared because you didn't sacrifice with your life and your time for it, it dries up. So why when you use your money to go learn how I can make me some more money and keep making me money, even if I like to work, even if I like the field or the practice that I do, I still want to have my money working for me while I'm doing what I love. I want to know that my money is working for me even while I sleep, because one day I'm not going to wake up. Your money should still be working for you way after the door to your brick and mortar close. the door to your job, the lights go off, you punch out, your money still should be working for you. That don't make no sense. They money working for them. They got people doing their books. They got people putting out their marketing. They got people cleaning up their property. They money working for them. You clock out, you go home, your money stop. You got to wait to get back on the clock to make some more. Or you got to wait for the government to hand you out just a little bit. You ain't going to never get enough. You ain't going to even get enough to pay your rent. So we always going to have you in a backwards position making money off of you. We make money off of you. Why? Because they investors, right? If we give you $800, $900 a month, we know rent is $1,100. You're going to have to go utilize a payday loan, a cash advance. You're going to go apply for a credit card and then start using that and get in debt. And then we're going to make money off of that. Because we'll never allow you to go rent nothing or get another credit card. Why? Because we'll tell everybody in the world they don't pay their debts back. It's just one big system. It's a scam. And it's illegal to do. Okay? It's very illegal to do that. And consumer law says even when you go to a dealership, you're not supposed to put down a down payment. You know how many people lost their house in foreclosure not knowing when they sat down and signed them documents that there was an insurance policy in place that should they ever relapse on their payments, it can never be foreclosed? Think about how many people might have just harmed themselves because they felt like their life was over. They couldn't pay their bills, couldn't provide for their family. House went into foreclosure. The embarrassment was too much. Couldn't bounce back. They said the best way for them is just to be gone. Think about how many people that has affected. You're not supposed to be denied for credit based off of a consumer report. Yet it's still when we go apply for credit, they pull our credit and tell us no. That's illegal. If you knew consumer law, you can stand there and say, according to US 1501, blah, 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 A, blah, 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 B, you are in violation and I caught you. And if you don't fix this, and you only got 30 days to do so, we will be in court. Small claims in my state goes up to $15,000. But if I really want to put the sauce on it, I'll take you to arbitration. And I'll tell them how you ruined my life and my family's life, how I was affected, how my mental health ain't right, how I'm embarrassed, and then you'll pay me more money. Period. That's how you get paid to have bad credit. Oh, you say you weren't going to remove that? Cool. See you in court. Now here go my document stating that we will now go to arbitration. And when I come, I'm coming with facts. The U.S. Consumer Report, the consumer law states that 30 days before you put a late payment mark on my credit and drop my credit score 50 points, you have to send me something in writing. You did not send me anything in writing letting me know that you were going to apply a late payment or a late remark to my credit profile. Therefore, you're in violation. And I could sue you. You talking about something going off of your credit report in 24 hours, 72 hours, 7 days, whole credit is swept? This is why. And this is how. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Picking up what I'm putting down? Yay, nay? When we don't know what to do, then we can't do it. Therefore, we keep doing the wrong things. If I tell you right now that within the next 90 days, you can have a house if you're homeless. You can have a house bought and paid for if you're not. You can have you some land. Like Bill Gates and him and all these Elon Musk and what's the cat that just opened up Open AI. What's his name? Can't think of his name. Sam Altman, whatever his name. Mark Zuckerberg. They buying up all this dirt and created them a whole underground world. You see, they don't hold on cash. Ain't no holding on to their cash. Nah, they invest theirs. You know how much money they're gonna make off of what they built underground, the land by itself. But on top of that, what they built underneath it, you got whole cities, gyms, arenas, workspaces, bruh. And they buying it up by the boatload. Don't hold on to cash. It's supposed to be invested. You're supposed to make money so you can take it and flip it to an asset. Stocks have always made people very wealthy, but if you don't know what you're doing, stay out of that. However, gold has always been the standard. It trumps them all. It trumps copper. It trumps silver. It trumps all the precious metals. Diamond is in the next category. Okay? Why are you not taking your money and going to go invest in you in mining? There's investments for that. Oil. They got oil investments. That's a big, big, big investment. Those are big payouts. $100,000 payouts, $250,000 payouts. Big investment. Big old return on your investment. How come our people don't know nothing about this stuff? I don't fool with that crypto, and they pushing the hell out of it because you know where they're going with all of this. Maybe if God released me and gave me the right strategy how to do it, then I might, but that seems like gambling to me. And then another thing that I do not like is I don't want nothing where you can control it sit in your space. All that stuff is digital. When you want my money in your digital online banking? Nah, I gotta have some real estate. Notice money ain't called real. It's called currency. But real estate is called real estate. Land is called real estate. Commercial space is called real estate. Paintings and gold and silver, those are called real assets. Take the cash away all you want to. Baby, I'm loaded. My bags is in the bricks and in the dirt, not in a bag, not in some rims, not looking stupid. And you know how? Utilizing my credit. I asked, how do I get out of this? First thing first, fix your poor mindset and learn the credit game because it's all a game. And when I did that, and the very first time, within 90 days, I went from not being able to get approved from nothing, and it was the best feeling in the world, just for the simple fact that every time I heard a denial, every time I heard a no, it was personal. It bothered me. I really needed it at that time. Looking for apartments after apartments after apartments, only to be told, no, we picked somebody else. It was devastating, knowing I needed to move at that time, making me go and be in places I didn't want to be in just because my credit wasn't up to par. Like, bruh, those days were painful. Not just embarrassing, but painful. You just felt like a loser, straight up. Like, so now you got to come up with a scheme. You got to scheme your way because you can't get it a legit way. First time I heard him say you approved for a $15,000 card, I could have hit the floor. She's like, congratulations, Miss Worlds. You've been approved for $15,000. I'm like, baby, I was in a euphoria or something. Because I've been told no all my life. Or a double deposit. I want to ask y'all a question that I asked the other night. Every single day there are 1,700 millionaires born. Not 1,700 millionaires born into the earth. 1,700 millionaires born, meaning they broke through to the 7-figure mark. Every day you got 1,700 shots to become the next millionaire. That's not every year. That's every day 17. No, I got it wrong. I think it was 17,000. Let me make sure. Let me double check. Let me fact check myself. I know I pulled it up the other day. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me just open up me another tab. Okay, here we go. It's right here at the top. 1,700. Okay, I was right. Cool. 1,700 shots at becoming a millionaire every single day. Every single day. You have 1,700 shots to become one in that number. So since every day you got an option and an opportunity to become a millionaire, I want you to do a little math, and I want everybody to participate. Tell me in the chat, how much do you make every year? Whether it's getting unemployment, whether it's getting Social Security. When one of my children received Social Security, I know it was about like at the end of the year, they made you do a report because they want to know how you spent it. It's like $12,000, something like that. It's about $900 a month, almost $12,000. That's a year. If you're working, I want you to put that number in the chat. Come on, y'all, let's go real quick. I'm going to get off here in just a moment, okay? I want you to see how much it's costing you. Okay, $13K. So I want you now, for those that's putting your numbers in, y'all come on real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast. Let's do this real fast because I want you to see it. If you don't see it, you can't see it. Every day, you have 1,700 spots to become a millionaire. Now, if you're making $13K a year, $80,000 a year, $37,000 a year, y'all keep them numbers coming. I want you to deduct whatever you're making a year, about $59,000. I want you to deduct $59,000 from $1 million. I want you to deduct $37,000 from $1 million. I want you to deduct $80,000 from $1 million. I want you to deduct $13,000 from $1 million. And then I want you to come back here and I want you to put that number after the deductions. And while y'all doing that, I'm going to go use the ladies' room. I do have to go down the stairs, okay? So I'm going to let this go ahead and play for y'all while y'all putting them numbers in. I'm asking everybody on here to participate and do that simple math. And then I'll be back. I want you to deduct what you made for the year, what you make for the year from $1 million, and then put that number in the chat, okay? And then let me run down the stairs to go use the ladies' room, and I'll be right back.
Get in the habit of doing more than what anyone is willing to pay you to do, because that's where success is born. It's going beyond people's expectations and amazing them. You shock the world with your results.
And that work begins right now with no one looking. It's what you do in the shadows, in those early mornings, late nights, where you're grinding away on those tasks and goals. Those moments are what bring it into the light, where all eyes are on you.
The price for greatness must be paid every day. And that price is discipline, sweat, suffering, enduring, consistency. And at the end of it all, you win.
The day you get your Clear Choice dental implants changes your struggle with missing teeth forever. It changes how you eat, how you feel, and how you enjoy life. It changes your smile and how others smile at you. Clear Choice Network doctors have changed over 100,000 lives with dental implants, and they can change yours too. Because a Clear Choice day changes every day. Schedule a free consultation.
I'm Millie, a content creator, coach, and business owner. If I had to start my business from zero, I would have focused on building out my client experience with HoneyBook. HoneyBook is a client flow management platform for anyone working with clients. Think about how you're managing your clients right now. Email 20 times a day, invoices here, contracts there, 20 tabs open up in your browser. But imagine a system that manages your projects and clients for you, automate tasks, and manage contracts, all within a single platform. You can probably agree that replying to emails takes up the most of your time, which is where features like HoneyBook AI and the AI Composer comes in handy. When moving your business to HoneyBook, you're enabling yourself to have better client relationships and the freedom to focus on the parts of your business that bring you the most joy, or even take breaks when you need them the most without having to miss a beat. Start your free trial at honeybook.com to run your business and not have your business run you.
People want to find peace immediately, but the only way you'll find real peace is by going to war with yourself every single day.
The real battleground is in your mind. That's where the fight is. You lay down with it, you get up with it, you go to work with it. It's not haters, it's not enemies, it's not liars, it's not backbiters, it is you. You're the only one who can stop you. And I need you to make a declaration right now. No more excuses. This moment right here is the last time you let yourself off the hook.
You've got to become obsessed with improvement. Every day you got to get better.
There are those of you who buy a new piece of tech every time a new one is released. Every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every upgrade, you get it. You are constantly upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself.
You got to level yourself up every single year, every single month, every single day. You should always be striving to do better than you did last time.
So many of you say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to graduate at the top of my class. But your value system says you believe in relaxing more than you believe in grinding. Your value system says you'd rather party than become successful. Your value system says you're a consumer and not a producer. And if you're going to go to the next level, your values are going to have to change.
The secret is make a plan, execute the plan, become obsessed with the plan, and make it your entire life from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed for 20 fucking years.
It's the day-to-day disciplines. It's the eating the meals, doing the workouts, doing the best you can in your career, doing the best you can for your family. Those are the things that are going to create your superpower so that you can go through life being an unstoppable force.
Most things that never get done because they never get started. There is no perfect time to start. You got to start now with changing your life.
Stop sitting on the fucking bench and get in the motherfucking game. Let's make this the year where we stop that shit.
Years of mediocrity is what causes people to be bitter. If you want to get around bitter and complaining people, get around people who are not seeing much activity. They're bitter, they're complaining, they're cynical, and they're jealous because nothing is happening, because nothing is going on in their life. And if you want to stop that from happening to you, wake up in the bed and know what you're going after. Get up out of the bed with an agenda.
When you have an agenda, you don't spend time worrying about how you feel, because it doesn't make a difference how you feel. You woke up with something to do, and if you don't start changing your attitude, you will miss your altitude.
All right, y'all. I didn't want to cut it off. Dr. T, I was meaning to email you today. Well, later or tomorrow for sure. Okay. For sure. So yeah. It's time to get busy. And what is the time to get busy with? Y'all didn't put y'all numbers in there? Oh, y'all did put y'all numbers in there. We can make that in 1 hour with all the game you gave us. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up and see. Hold on. Let me scroll up and see. Am I frozen? Okay, there we go. Okay, so $920,000 is what it's costing NISA a year to not make $1 million. $920,000 is what it's costing NISA to not make $1 million. $963,000 is what it's costing Tajir, my brother. $963,000. $950,000 is what it's costing I'm Your Daddy. $987,000 is what it's costing Johnny Blaze. Would y'all agree that it's too costly? It's costing you too much. On top of the extra deposits, on top of the co-signers, on top of it, it's costing you too much to not make you $1 million. Now, with that being said, I want to say this. As long as you got a breath in your body, as long as you wake up every single day, you still in the game. Every single day, 1,700 millionaires are born. And every day, that should be your goal. Well, you know what? I don't even need $1 million. That's because you got a poor mindset. The Bible says, money answereth all things. If you want to do things and help people, eradicate homelessness, feed people, you got plans to help the bros or help the sisters or help the children, whatever it is, your mission, help people get new limbs, give people clean drink of water, whatever your passion and your purpose is, it's going to take you some money. Okay? So $1 million ain't nothing. When you hit $1 million, now you got to go to hitting multi-millions. And then from multi-millions to billions. It's just it's a level up. It's like Mario. You can't get to the next, what is that called? The next level until you pass level 1. And you cannot win the game until you defeat the boogeyman. The little ugly Ninja Turtle thing with that shell, until you can't get the key. Pay attention. You can't get the key. Mario can't get the key to unlock that little princess lady until you beat that big dragon. It's a levels game. $1 million is not hard to make. And I'm going to tell you one industry. Am I going to talk about one industry? Maybe 2. But for sure, one industry that will absolutely make you a millionaire. Bowser. Thank you. My Mario brothers and sisters, okay? They used to be my game. Bowser. That's his name. Now, if everybody and their mama need credit, including you, I don't care if they need a remark moved off of it. I don't care if there's something negative off of it. I don't care if they got something erroneous on it. It don't matter if something obsolete. If now you're in a position to change your credit, because you know consumer law, and you have actual documentation according to consumer law that fixes your credit. Now, wouldn't that be wise to go fix somebody else's credit? Wouldn't that be called a return on finish? And that's something that everybody need. From 18 plus, everybody need it. You know how every day how many people turn 18? And you know they need it because when you turn 18, first thing they want to do is send you in the mail. You've been pre-approved for what? A credit card. Why? Because they want you in debt. It's a system. You think they're gonna give you $500, $1,000 just on the strength? No, they know you're gonna mess it up and get in debt. They know you're not gonna spend 10%. They know you don't know the 10% rule. They know you don't know the 30% rule. They know you're going to max it out thinking you got $1,000 and you're going to max that card out and it's going to kill your credit score. And you, my friend, will never be able to go get nothing that you really need. Bump getting what you want. I'm talking about things that you need, things that are urgent. If my house burned down today, would I be able to go apply for another one, or would my credit deny me? Because I was too lazy to learn the game. Very, very important. So here's what I got in that aspect. And then I'll take my other little 10 minutes, 15 minutes that I'm going to be here before I go elsewhere and tell y'all about another opportunity that's making people millions of dollars. When I come by here and I tell y'all this credit hack sweep and I show you proof, that's shame on you and not shame on nobody else. These people are sweeping their credit. Just imagine, instead of waiting 90 days, I can wait anywhere from 7 to about 14 days. And that negative stuff is off of my credit report. And then I can turn around and go run up 3 banks. Just 3. Let me see if I'm going to show y'all this or not. Let me see if I'm going to show y'all this. Let me see what's in it. Let me see if this is it. Okay, cool. I'm just going to show y'all this, okay? Y'all want to see? Let me know if you want to see. Say, show me, Dr. T, if you want to see. Real quick, y'all got to make it fast because I am running out of time. So if y'all want to see, I got to have your permission to show you what I'm talking about. And then while I'm waiting on y'all permission, let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick so you can see both of these things simultaneously. Okay, that's that. First of all, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me pull this up here, okay? Because I don't never tell you to go do something I ain't did. All right, I just wanted to make sure y'all wanted to see. Let me pull this up real quick and show y'all. Let me show y'all this first. I ran this play that I'm telling y'all about, and then I went to the bank. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And I ran this play a while ago. And then start helping other people run not only this play, but another play. And then I went washed and repeat. Okay. There's another one. I went and took what they gave me and pulled it right out. And then took that and went and invested in real assets. Hashtag that in the chat. Real assets. Okay? Now, let me show y'all not only my stuff, because men lie, but receipts don't. All right, let me make sure. All right, cool. Let me show y'all this first before I show y'all. Because this going to make sense, okay? I got to remove the information off the screen. Okay, so they ran this play 7 days. They was up 88 points. Credit scores is 641. They had 5 changes to their Equifax credit, right? You can see collection was removed. Payment history was changed to positive. This account was removed, okay? Let me go on over here real quick. Back here to that one. Oh, no. Wrong way. Okay? What you see, your investigation results, deleted. Ally Financial, deleted. Blue City Financial, deleted. Capital Bank, deleted. Con Appliances, okay? Deleted. Midland Credit. This just went on and on and on and on. And I'm not going to show you the 7-day result. Call me the cleaner. No long story needed, just results. I submitted on 8/7/2024. Got my results back on 8/13/2024. Okay? Going on over to the next. You block out their name. Okay? This one got pre-approved after running the play for $20K. Didn't even pay that for the play. Didn't even pay that for the play. Okay? This one ran the play and then went to go apply for this. Okay? What did they get approved for? This. Okay? Total credit limit, that. Available credit, that. Okay? All right, cool. No interest. No interest. Interest free. That's the way you play the game, okay? Now, this one changed the negative auto loan to good standing. All payments made on time. This is how much the total balance of the auto loan was, $110,000. Only thing that's left is $6,000 and in good standing. Okay? Had the account since 2021, which gives it some good length history. They removed every single late payment because some late payments murder your score. Okay? Now, the reason why I showed y'all that is because I said you run the play, then you go run it up. Period. You run the play, run it up. Put that in the chat. Run the play, then run it up. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, bank funding options, all you need is a 680 credit score. They want you to have 100% payment history. Didn't we just see that? Payment positive, no negative remarks, utilization under 10%, no derogatory remarks, credit age, they just want you to have 3 years, have at least 5 accounts, and less than 5 inquiries. Okay? Now, I got all of the banks. This one pulled from Experian. So we just ran the play on TransUnion. Okay? It got the requirements over here as well. So now I can go to Wells Fargo. Okay? I ain't trying to show y'all too much. But you can go to all of these ones, right? They don't pull from a specific credit bureau. But you can go through the ones on Monday, and you can say, I'm going to do these 3 on Monday. And then I'm going to take that document from the hard pull that I got after I get approved for these 3. And I'm going to have that hard inquiry removed in 24 hours because it's illegal to post any inquiries, hard inquiries, because they ran me through a couple of them to get me approved, right? I went to First Bank. We gonna see who gonna approve. So now the hard inquiry need to be removed because it's illegal to report that, right? It's illegal to report my financial transactions on my consumer report. Now I'm gonna go find 3 that pull from TransUnion. And on Tuesday, I'm gonna go run up a bag on that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that with that hard inquiry. And then I'm going to go and find me some 3 that pull from only Equifax or Experian, whichever one I said first is the other one. And then I'm going to remove it in the following week. I'm going to go hit up the other ones I did not hit up. Okay? That's what I am going to do. So I have a whole list. What they looking for? So you go after exactly what you need, and now you're able to get approved for 50,000, for 80,000, for simultaneously. I got one play that's so crazy. It's all about what you know, for real. That's why you should always pay for education. Because it's something as simple as I got 5 devices open at one time. Same application, 5 devices. I hit them all at the same time, submit. Fill out the application, blah, 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 whoop, 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 whoop. Go to this one, whoop, 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 whoop. Go to that one, whoop, 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 whoop. Now, all 5 of the information is the same. Now I go, boom, 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 boom. All 5 of them is spinning. All 5 of them is approved. But it's just one pool from one report. Now I'm sitting pretty with $250,000 from a play. Okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and tell y'all what I got for y'all. Hopefully y'all don't miss it. Hopefully you do not miss it. If I'm going to invest in anything, I'm going to invest in something that's going to be evergreen, forever needed. I don't care if it's winter, storm, spring, fall, summer, always going to need it. That's a smart investment. And then something that's not only going to be evergreen and always around, but something that everybody going to need, whether now or later. You can have an 800 credit score and they be obsessing over their scores. If anything get on it, they're going to need your assistance. Okay? And just one little submission of a paper can have something removed and them approved. And then when I go get my lines of credit, I'm actually going to take that and make another stream of income. Because if you got a low credit score and you need to get approved for a car or a home, then I can give you a 100-point score increase by adding you as an authorized user without a card on my account. So now my 250,000 credit limit is your 250,000 credit limit. Instantly increase your points 100 plus 200 points. So now I can say you need 100 points in 30 days. Cool. My credit limit is 250,000. So I'm gonna charge you 2,500. I'm gonna charge you 5,000. I'm gonna charge you 7,500. I'll charge you what I want to according to my credit limit and the service that I'm gonna do for you. This is how I helped a lady buy her home, putting her under my credit cards. Okay, with no card being sent to her. So it's multiple ways to make a business. I don't ever get in business that's just going to benefit me. I get in business that's going to benefit me first and then everybody else second. So that my money keep circulating and my money remains employed. With that being said, y'all know I got a whole entire bundle deal. I got a whole entire business in a box where it don't matter what kind of credit negative item you got on your credit report, it could be removed. And I don't have to do it for nobody. I'm not in the credit repair business. I'm in the credit restoration space. Let me give you what you need to do it yourself. Stop getting scammed and whatever else you said. Stop putting your credit in somebody else's hands because it ain't as important to them as it's important to you. They don't get to it when they can or when they want to. But here's a letter. Put your name on it, your address. Put Equifax, TransUnion, Experian name on the address. Put the account. You won't dispute it. Send it off. Done. Wait on the results. Period, point blank. You got child support? I got you. Student loan? I got you. Because all of those things are financial transactions that is illegal according to consumer law to be reported on my consumer report, even if I owe you the debt. It does not mean that I don't owe you the debt. It means that you cannot stop me from getting funding opportunities because I owe you, because that is illegal to report my private business publicly. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I got a whole entire business in a box. I cannot sell this business in a box for under $497. That's what a master reseller right is. You cannot sell the complete business in a box for under the value that you bought it. You can always sell it for more, can sell it for under. But what I can do is I can take bits and pieces out of the box and sell it. I sell one template. I sell one template for $97 to whoever needs it. If I want to get on there on my social media on Monday, who got collections? I got a template for you. $97. I might get 3 sales, might get 15. Boom. Tuesday, who got late payments? I might get 2 sales, might get 10. Wednesday, who got student loans that legally needs to be removed? I do. I might get 20 sales that day. Thursday, who got hard inquiries that you would like to have removed in 24 hours? I do. I might get 15 sales. Friday, who got repossessions? Saturday, who got charge-offs that you would like gone in 24 to 72 hours? I do. Sunday, okay, who got bankruptcies? I do. I got you too. So every day I'm making money simply sharing. This is what I got, and you can buy it, and it's already done for you. All you got to do is fill in the blanks. And then Monday through Sunday of the next week, it's rinse, wash, and repeat. So now not only am I changing my financial forecast, I'm changing others too. And that's a law. When you do that, there's nothing that will run from you. Money, wealth, open doors, success. Why? Because you're serving inwardly first and then outwardly second. Charity begins at home and then spreads abroad. This is how you can become $1 million business, brand, individual, solopreneur, entrepreneur. This is how you can do $1 million. I just gave you the framework. If all you got was 5 sales at 97, that's $500 a day. $500 a day. I need some mathematicians to help me real quick. Do I got my phone? I got my phone. $500 a day. Let's do some math. $500 a day just selling 5 templates. I just gave you the framework. Monday this, Tuesday that. Okay? $500 per day times 7 days is $3,500 a week. Times 4 weeks is $14,000 per month. Times 12 months is $168,000 a year. Now, that's just one stream. Because now if you want to get funding, I got the play that I just bought from Dr. T. And I can go ahead and apply for your funding as long as you meet this criteria. So now I got me a whole marketing agency. If you don't want to do it yourself, I can take you on as a client. I'll take on 2 clients a month at $5,000. I will make sure I do the sweep for you. It ain't nothing but filling out their information and sending it off. Once their receipts come back, now they fundable. So now I got to play where I just go in and I just put in your information, right? I can get your SBA. I can go apply for the Chase for you. You get approved for $200,000, 10%. off the back end. I can charge you $5,000 up front, 10% off the back end. Why? Because I got all kind of plays that I got from Dr. T. Inside of this business in a box is a whole entire list with CEOs' names and numbers that you can go get funding. On top of the other funding lists that I'm including there for those who take this opportunity. Okay? So now you take 2 clients. We got 168,000 in the book. You take two clients at 5,000. It's $10,000 a month times 12. That's 120,000. So now 120,000 plus 168,000 is 288,000. Now, if you getting 10% of their loans that you getting approved, you getting them approved for, they get 200,000, you got 20,000. They get 100,000, you got 10,000. But of course, you're gonna do more because you know more, right? You get them 500,000, that's a $50,000 payout for you. You do 50,000. 50,000 times just 10 people a year. That's 5 million. If you just do 50,000, I'm gonna make sure I get you 500,000 in funding. I know the play. Monday I'm going to these 3. They're gonna give me 150. Tuesday I'm going to these 3. They're gonna give me 150. I'm at 300. Wednesday I'm gonna go to these 3. They're gonna give me 150. I'm at 450. I ain't even got to go back to next week. I just got me $50,000. And all I need is 10 of those in 1 year time. And I've made me $5 million. Bump that. Let's not even get 10. Let's break that down in half. We're going to do 50,000 times 5. I think I did that wrong. 50,000 times 10. I had too many zeros on it. That's 500,000. 500,000 plus 288,000, you almost had $1 million. So now I'm going to add something else to that. What else could I possibly do? I can consult people on consumer law. And I can take what I bought and turn around and sell it for $497 or $1,000. I can make it a whole entire course for $997. And now we at 688,000, just with 3 streams, 1 business, 3 streams. Okay. And I'm charging $1,000 for my business in the box. It's a course. And all I need is 30 people in 12 months time. Well, no, I'll take that back. I'll say I'll sell this $1,000 product on automation to 300 people. Now I got 300,000. I just sell that on automation. I'll make me a quick ad. Hey, if you guys are in need of erasing that 3-digit score that keep you in a chokehold, your girl got something for you, right? I just need you to click that link below. I'm going to show you consumer law. How is it illegal to have this, that being reported on your credit report, and how you can actually sweep that clean, squeaky clean in as little as 7 days. And your girl gonna throw in that funding play for you, boo. So when it's swept, you can go ahead and run that bag up. And guess what? All I gotta do is click that link below. Check it out. What is there to lose? Okay? So I got 300 people in 12 months to pay me $1,000 for a course that I set up using the business in the box, because that's in there too. Easy to set up. 10 minutes, 15 minutes set up so it can be sold on automation, right? So now I got 300,000 on top of the 688,000 plus 688. I got 988,000. I done did me $1 million. Then just for that little profit margin that I had to squeeze in there, I might do me a boot camp. Because I could take the same course and make it a course for $9.97, and I could take some stuff out of the course because it's also business credit. Now that you got your personal credit, let me show you how to do $1 million. We got you $450 on the personal side. Now let me build your business credit for you. Or you go ahead and you build your business credit like this. We're going to run that same play on the business side. We're going to get funded on personal and business from all banks. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to delete this live in just a moment. It will not be out there for nobody to come back and take advantage of. If you don't want the business in the box at $4.97, it's an investment. This is a $497 investment you can put on a credit card. Use somebody else's money to make you money. It's a $497 investment that can make you $1 million. I just showed you the roadmap to $1 million. Just utilizing 4 aspects of this business in a box that's already done for you. The images, the graphics, you don't got to do nothing. Change your name, make it reflect your name, your business name. It even show you how to market in the email. You don't want to show your face, don't. It even got reels ready to go for you. It got templates. It got a little funnel set up. Everything is ready for you. It's a business in a box. And it's ready for you, okay? $4.97. If you don't want that, what I'm going to do is I am going to give you 40 dispute templates for $250. You can sell these 40 dispute templates for $250, or you can sell each one for $97. Monday, I'm doing this. Tuesday, I'm doing that. Wednesday, I'm doing this one. Thursday, I'm doing that. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Every week on Monday, I'm doing late payments. Every week on Tuesday, I'm doing child support. Every week on Wednesday, I'm doing student loan, etc. Okay? After this video, I'm not offering it, and I'm not offering the business in the box for $4.97. It's too valuable. We got it because we spend big dollars with this individual. So the inner circle got it at $4.97. But if I just showed you, and y'all didn't see me, especially if you watch me, you didn't see me say, I got a template right here, and see me sell each template for $97, period. Now, the credit hack sweep is not a part of this business in the box. If you want the credit hack sweep just by itself, just to sweep up your credit and then get the funding play, then you can get that for $197. The funding play, the banks, okay, where to go to, what the limit is, and then the sweep. And you can sweep on TransUnion, you can sweep on Equifax, and you can sweep on Experian, okay? So do it yourself for $197. Last but never least in that space, if you would like me, because here's the kicker, and for those that was on my last Zoom, you already know you can do $1 million off a community. You can start your credit repair community. Charge $97 a month, $49 a month, $29 a month. You charge $29 a month, $29 a month, and then the business in the box that you bought, now you got something to give to the community. For your $49 a month, every month I will drop 3 templates. Okay? What you learn in the business in the box, I will also help you with email marketing. What you learn in that business in the box, I will also give you a template for a funnel. I will give you a template for a flyer. Just to make it, you don't got to show up. Your time is not included. Drop it in the group. It's what they're paying for. So $29 a month times, let's just say you got 4,000 people in there. That's $116,000 a month. You only pay $497. Literally. You think I'm lying? Let me show you receipts. Okay? Let me show you receipts. Because I love receipts. And it's pulled right up here. for me. Here we go. Because I was just showing this. We're going to type in right over here. This is a community. Okay. Credit. Type in credit and let's see what these people are making and charging for people to be in their community. And then we're going to check their pockets. Okay. Community masterclass. This person is in another language. However, it has something to do with credit. And he's teaching a community masterclass with credit. Okay. He has 324 members. Let's just get in their pockets for a minute. 324 times $99 a month. He's doing $32,076 a month. Times that times 12. He's doing $384,000 a year. Almost to $500,000. Okay. If he got some high tickets to say, hey, y'all want to join my 8-week coaching program, 8-week boot camp, then he's making more than that. Okay. We're going to get in his pockets. He got 3,300 in his group. And this is for credit. He's charging $49 a month. He's doing $161,700 per month on a low ticket, $49. Times that times 12, he's doing $1,940,000 a year just on gathering a credit community. You want to know how he do it? All he do is go by and say, hey, look, I got an amazing community. They're getting great results. You can actually get access to this and this system and that system, and it's only $49 a month. You ain't even got to sweat it no more, pay nobody $1,500 to ratio credit, do all of that. You get access to this. I'm just dropping these things inside of the community, and you can see 3,300 people say yes. So with that being said, I will build you a community. I will give you the business in the box. I will run ads to grow your community, organically share it on some influencers' pages. There's a way to do that. Have a whole big giveaway. Get people over there to your community. And then you have money on automation, okay? Coming in every month. That's called residual. Every month, once it's handed off to you, then you know this is what you put in there because this is all they're showing up for. You can start delegating. People like to talk, and hey, you guys can, they can create chats in there amongst themselves. It's a community of like-mindedness. I'm going to show up once a month, once a week. I'm going to drop these gems. I'm going to share information in their YouTube videos or whatever about the subject matter of my community, just to make it engaging. Okay. I'm going to ask questions in there. What's y'all number one issue that y'all having in the credit space? Well, I got late payments or whatever. Cool. I got you. Okay. I'm going to give you this for free. But if you got other outside issues, then I got you too. And you can buy this at a discounted price since you're already in the community. 10% off, 20% off. So now you're making residual. And then, hey, how many of you guys would like to learn how to, or how many of you guys would like to get my business in the box? Or get the framework of how I did it done for yourself. So now you have your own community and your own whoop-de-bop, and I'll charge you $5,000. And then you come over here to Dr. T and say, let me go ahead and get that special you gave to build mines. You up $25,000 to $3,000. I'll build out their community or teach them. Or you teach them if you got the guts to teach them. But if not, hey, my mentor is going to do a little presentation, tell you what all you get, blah, blah, blah. You leverage other people, just like you leverage other people's money. So with that being said, I will build out your community, give you, whether it's a digital product, whether it's the credit, whether it is something with AI, whether it is something with health and wellness, it doesn't matter. I will give you the digital product that you can sell, completely done for you. And then I will also drive traffic to grow so that when you take a seed, you know how to maintain it, but you have monthly money coming in. Okay. I'm only doing that for like 3 or 4 people, real talk. $14.97. I normally would charge you $5,000. But whenever I do discounts like this, whenever I do discounts, the only reason I'm doing them is to get receipts. Once I get receipts, this is done. Boom. This is the results. Now it becomes $10,000 to set it up. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's why I only say it's only a limited amount of number of people that I'm going to take, because I only need your receipts. Once I get your receipts, the value becomes more, and the price does too. Yesterday's price will not be today's price once I get those receipts. So I have 3, maybe possibly 4, $14.97 that will be up and done for you within the next 30 to 45 days. Okay. When this video is deleted, don't hit me up asking me, can I be a part of that? I've seen that, because you ain't gonna see the video. If you want it live and in living color, you get it right here, right now. Secondly, before I go, because I'm over time, 9 minutes, if y'all ain't got this medical courier list, and we coming in the fourth quarter, and I might need to tell you this right here. People are doing millions of dollars during the fourth quarter, especially in the credit space. Why? Because it's shopping season. They need extra money. They need that credit sweep so that they can go buy their kids all this type of stuff, get all these gifts, splurge on the Joneses, and all of that stuff. No matter how much we want to come by and help these people, some people can't be helped. They are consumers. So if you're going to consume with anybody, you can bring your dollar bills right over here and consume them with me. Therefore, in return, I can actually take your money that you don't want to do nothing with and go make positive moves and changes in other people's lives. So fourth quarter is always the most lucrative quarter of the whole year. Just like first quarter is, but fourth quarter trumps first quarter. First quarter, we the new year, new spending budget. People done got their income tax. People spending money. But the fourth quarter, go dumb crazy. Which means I have a medical courier list. If you ain't got no means of making money, use your vehicle if you got one. They really don't care, okay? It's 74 apps. Right now, Spark, Amazon Flex, all of these people are looking for people to deliver packages in a car. How many of you guys be seeing during the holiday season that them Amazon and FedEx and UPS packages be delivered via somebody's personal car with a little yellow vest on? Anybody seen that? Catering. They paying lots of money, and you can do $2,000 a week with just the medical carrier alone. They're looking for car parts. When a mechanic shop need the wheel bearings so that they can fix this customer's tires, they need somebody to go pick it up. You drop it off to the auto shop. You go to the auto store, drop it off to the auto shop. Things that you can do in your car that people out here in real life is making minimum $750 to $2,000 a week using their cars. And this is 74 different apps that you can go and register your little bitty beautiful self with, so you can get you some rapid revenue. No credit check, no none of all that other stuff. You ain't got to do no interviews. No, none of that. Go register your name, your vehicle, what's your payout information, so you can get paid. And the more applications you fill out, the more money you make. Not only that, what I love about this is simply this. They have contracts for caterers. They have contracts for delivery service people. Not only on top of that, here's a third benefit of that. You can sell it. It's already ready for you to sell. Soon as you buy it from me, you just copy and paste, and you can sell it to whoever. Hey, I got a 74 app list that you can use, making money from your own car starting tomorrow, if you like. You can get paid anywhere from $750 minimum to $2,000 a week using your own vehicle. They don't do no background checks. They don't do none of that. And I'm selling it for $47 because I'm selling it for $47. So now you selling it for $47. You get one person. You got you a free business. 2, you in profit. 3, oh yeah, you scaling. 4, you balling. All you got to do is post that every day. Hey, y'all, don't forget about this list. Go post what you was able to go buy now that you got a little extra money. And then add your list in your post. Man, I remember just last week, I didn't have anything, much of anything. I took my last $47. I invested in this list, turned around and sold it. Look, me and my kids, we able to eat this week. People buy stories, especially ones that relate to them. So now you can put that list in any post. Yeah, I'm swimming out here in the pool because I can do that while I'm making money in my sleep. If you want to, here's a list that I sell on automation. I post it, set it, forget it. People buy it. Here's my Cash App. Here's my Zelle. Here's my Venmo. Here's my PayPal. Okay? Here's my link to my Stand Store. Send them the link. Stand Store delivers it right to them. Anybody want to take advantage of any of those opportunities? I don't want to waste any more of your time. Like I said, I done made myself sleepy, and I got to get over here on this other platform because they be messing with your girl heavily over here. That's why y'all don't see me a lot over here. I try not to forget about my people over here on this platform. However, on my other one, they show your girl a lot of love. And that's just well needed and well reciprocated when people actually come, implement, support, network, do all of that. It's just a whole vibe. Changes my whole type of vibe. Okay? Anybody want to take me up on any of those offers here before I go take them and spread them abroad? I already got ads running on it. Okay? You can get the list for $47. You can get the sweep and the funding hack, funding play, credit hack sweep, funding play for $197. You can get that whole entire bundle, 40 dispute templates that you can apply and sell, customizable, whichever ones you pick, for $250. You can get the business in the box, complete setup from A through Z for $497, or you can have it done for you for $297. That's what I got. Okay? If I didn't do nothing but come over here and educate y'all today, my mission is accomplished. Because now that you know the right information, you can make the right choices and make the right moves. I don't know if people is woke as they say they are. But technically, if you got more than 5 bills, you should have 5 streams. It's very dangerous to have more bills than you have money. Because when that money run out, then everything that was standing on that money falls. And that is what's happening to a lot of Americans. I just saw 200 people was let go from their job without explanation. I think it was from like maybe Wells Fargo or something. It's in one of my groups. Very disheartening. They don't even know where their last paycheck gonna come. These people out here dogging it. They do not care. And the way inflation is inflating with no chance of going down, still for the next 6 months, and then you got 185 million people finna lose their jobs by January. Listen, better get your digital asset of any kind. But if you're gonna get one that somebody gonna buy, and you just ain't gonna have it there sitting. With that being said, I love y'all. I love y'all. Any questions for me before I go? Anybody want to say anything? I'm coming over here, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming over here, y'all. I'm coming. All right, any questions for me? We good? Y'all quiet as a mouse. Let me know. What's wrong? I forgot to mention if y'all want to buy land. But I'll say that for another time. Okay? You can buy land for $300, sell it for $3,000. They do not get the title or the deed or any of that till they pay you $3,000 in full. You only pay $300 for the land. They will make $300 payments a month. So you will have $369 for the next 9 months. You will have $300 residual coming in off a piece of land you bought for $300. Who's bad? Dun, 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 dun. Who's bad? Dun, 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 dun. Who's bad? Y'all better learn how to play this money game. I'm serious. Because if you don't, you'll forever lose. And I always try to come by here and show up for my people. If you can't afford to get you something that's going to make you some money, then what are you doing? Ask yourself that. Then what am I doing? If every time you'll stay through the whole presentation, they do this in church too. And then when the offering basket comes, or the opportunity for you to change your life, you have to pass over opportunities repeatedly, which is the acronym for poor. Is it free to get? Hold on. I might need to take this cough drop out. I think I found out what's making me cough. I think I found out what's making me cough. Is it free to create communities on Facebook? On Telegram, on Discord, you can create a community literally anywhere. School, what I just showed you, it's free for 14 days, and then it's $99 a month. But if you're charging for a paid community, then you're going to make that every month on residual. There's a hack around how to grow your community really, really fast and then monetize it. Let everybody join for free, and then once they're in there, you make it paid. So, hey, you guys are in here. You guys got in here for free. However, I am going to be charging $5. You got 100,000 people. Yeah. What did we see the other day, Sunshine? What did that man have? 170,000? You got 100,000 people in there. And you just said, I'm going to make it from free to paid for $1. Now, every single month, you got $100,000 every month. And then you make it free. And then you get some more people in there. Now you got 120,000 people in there. And then you put it back paid for $1 for the upcoming month. Now you got 120,000. And then you make it free for about a couple of weeks. Get some more people in there. Now you're up to 150,000 people. And then you make it paid for $1. Now, just add $1 with 100,000 people in here. And people like free stuff, strategies. It's all about strategies, y'all. It's all about strategies. Say, for instance, you got 100,000 people in there, and we already talked about if you just charge them $1. What about if you charge them $5 a month? If you charge them $5 a month, you got $500,000 a month. In 2 months, you got $1 million. If you do that times 12, you got $6 million a year. You play small because you want to. You're poor on purpose because you're too lazy to learn. Your girl done showed up with the keys, with the resources, with the framework, with the blueprint. If you want me to show you, I will. You want me to do what I done over and over and over and over. Do you know how many communities that I have? I have 10 on Telegram. I have 50 on Facebook. Okay. I have 12 on school. in all different categories: credit, marketing, grief support, women empowerment, AI, doesn't matter. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Because my God told me, make sure you got 7 strings, at least 8. For when disaster come upon the land, if 4 of them is affected, 4 is still working. 5 of them is affected, 3 is still working. 6 of them is affected, 2 is still working. I always got something working, and I always got something circulating. With that being said, peace. Okay? Since y'all don't want none of this good old juice and sauce, let me go take it to the mother folks. I'm telling you, I got a group of outsiders that's ready for your girl, ready to pay. They like, check your messages. I'm like, okay. And can I be 100% honest? I think I said this, and then I'm going to really, really go. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I figured out my own problem. I'll be so focused on trying to help my people that I'll be turning down other people. I know how to help content creators, social media influencers, celebrities get traffic. I know how to help them with their marketing. I know how to help them with their ads. I know how to help them with their merch. I know how to help them with a lot of stuff. But I feel most uncomfortable building with strangers. So I try to come over here to where I have spent a lot of time, and I'm probably at fault, with my people and try to put them on. But my people don't be wanting to be put on. So then I go over here and I serve them uncomfortably. Because it's like, y'all already got a lot. That's probably my problem. I probably solved my own problem. It's not even that I'm trying to stop their bag. It's just that I feel like y'all already got a lot. And you've been doing this for hundreds of years. It's been passed down to you. But then I come over here to my people, and my people don't. They only want to consume. They want to buy stuff to make it. It's heartbreaking. So now I'll be forced to deal with strangers and give them more leverage. Why the poor get poor? Yeah, it's a catch. It's a catch 22. It's sad, but I love y'all, and I will never give up on y'all. Just know that, regardless, I will never give up on y'all. And one day, somehow, some way, God help my people, because I'm most sad to see my people in a position where they can't help themselves. They tell you to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, and you ain't even in a position to help yourself. And that's sad. And there's a lot of people doing this. It really makes me jealous for other communities. I'm not gonna lie. It really makes me jealous to see other communities do these things and have these things. It really does. And I think that's why I keep coming by here bothering y'all, but I'm gonna slack up on the bothering y'all. I think my problem, and I was getting ready to say that, but I had to realize what I'm saying. I think I'm keeping my own self limited. And that's a painful pill to swallow, because I love my people. That's why I show up for y'all. Even with a nasty cough, I'm still here trying to change our life. I changed my life. And I believe everybody should be able to change their life if they want to. Nothing forced, because God is a gentleman. But when you get sick and tired of not having anything and not being able to do what you want to do, then I'll be here. Okay? See y'all next time.